This new Sony leak has fans ready for the future of handheld gaming, even if it's not the next mainline console in its lineup.
PlayStation 9's new electronic spores tap straight into your adrenal gland.
Almost as soon as the PlayStation 5 hit the shelves, rumors have swelled surrounding what Sony's next move might be in the console arena. Those rumors heated up again last month when word of an upcoming PS5 Pro console began to spread like wildfire on Twitter. In March, Tom Henderson's Insider Gamer reported that Sony was already actively working on the successor to the PlayStation 5 console, with aims to release it at some point in 2024. These reports have yet to be corroborated by Sony, but the timeline would line up closely with previous PlayStation console life cycles. Now Insider Gaming sources have alerted Tom Henderson to the development of an all-new handheld gaming platform from Sony, the company's first since the PlayStation Vita's unfortunate release over a decade ago. It's codenamed the Q Lite, and it sounds like it's poised to seriously upgrade the remote play experience for PlayStation fans. Henderson sources describe the handheld device as being roughly the size of a PS5 DualSense controller and featuring a massive 8-inch LCD touchscreen in the center.
It's the future of gaming.
Details are still a little hazy about this rumored gaming device, but Henderson's sources have disclosed some exciting features, and it sounds like Sony is gearing up for an extremely busy year ahead. Before you get too excited about the possibility of PS5-level gaming on the go, it should be noted that the Q Lite requires players to also own a PlayStation 5 console. This rumored console would not quite be the next-gen equivalent of the PSP or PS Vita, nor is it being positioned as a serious competitor for the Steam Deck. It is also reportedly not a cloud-based portable system in the vein of the Logitech G. Instead, according to Insider Gaming sources, the Q Lite will apparently make use of the PlayStation 5's Remote Play feature. For those who haven't dabbled with it before, Remote Play allows gamers to stream titles from their PS5 or PS4 to other compatible devices, such as tablets, smartphones, and laptops. All that's required is a broadband connection, the Remote Play app, a DualShock or DualSense controller, and internet service that provides speeds of at least 5 megabytes per second. The Q Lite would presumably require a fast and stable internet connection, as it is reportedly capable of supporting 1080p and 60 FPS gaming. It would also do away with the need for the controller, as the purported handheld features buttons and a joystick on its face, as well as the haptic feedback and responsive triggers of the DualSense controller. This last detail would seem to position this as one of the most immersive handhelds in gaming. Imagine having the sound and the vibrations of your favorite FPS literally right at your fingertips.
You want to go to work with Daddy, baby? Huh?
The response to this news has been mixed, with some fans on social media expressing that they'd like to see something more in line with Sony's previous portable offerings. Others are intrigued by the idea of a handheld that incorporates the power of the DualSense. Meanwhile, gaming insider and podcaster Jeff Grubb is urging fans not to get too worked up about the rumors. Interestingly, Grubb indicates that his sources have described the Q Lite, or whatever its official name might be, as more of a cloud-based system. Fans in Grubb's reply seem to be a bit underwhelmed by this news, but it's worth noting that exact details regarding Sony's plan for the Q Lite are still unclear. As always, fans will need to keep their eyes peeled and remain patient until Sony makes any official announcements regarding its future console plans. If Tom Henderson's sources are correct, it may not be a terribly long wait, as the Q Lite is expected to be announced and shipped before Sony's rumored PS5 Pro arrives in stores. The next logical question, of course, is when PlayStation would make an announcement. Prior to E3's official cancellation, rumors floated around that Sony would not have a presence at this year's planned convention, and would instead be holding its own direct presentations going forward. Sony will no doubt be present at this year's Summer Games Fest and Game Awards ceremonies as well. In other words, there are plenty of opportunities ahead for the gaming giants to clue fans in on the future of its console line. Hopefully, we'll hear something concrete about the Q Lite before the year is out. And when that moment arrives, you know what we'll be saying.
Shut up and take my money!